What's next for Cody Rhodes? I mean, we all witnessed this past Monday Night on Raw, one of the worst episodes of the Triple H era, to be honest. There was very little wrestling. It reminded me a lot of the Impact episode after Bound for Glory 2010, where there was a lot more in-ring promos and backstage segments rather than wrestling, so that really brought the crowd down. But for the most part, the show started off on a great note. I mean, Cody Rhodes coming out, challenging Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa to a tag team match, with the two stipulations being that his partner had to be someone who competed at WrestleMania, meaning there was going to be no surprise returns. And number two, whoever did tag with Cody Rhodes was never, ever going to get a shot at Roman Reigns' undisputed championship ever again. Well, to nobody's surprise. Actually, I shouldn't say that. To everybody's surprise, rather. Even Roman Reigns in the ring. Out comes the Beast Incarnate. Out comes Brock frickin' Lesnar, who, by the way, did compete at WrestleMania. He beat Omos in the opening of WrestleMania Sunday. And then, on top of that, last year at SummerSlam, he lost the right to ever challenge Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship ever again. So again, Brock Lesnar had nothing to lose by tagging with Cody Rhodes. As a matter of fact, in hindsight, all things considered, we all know what happened on Monday Night Raw. Brock Lesnar was pretty much just messing with Roman Reigns up until that point. He didn't take Cody Rhodes out to help Roman Reigns. No. Why would he? He's Brock frickin' Lesnar. He's the Beast Incarnate. He doesn't take a backseat to anyone, and he doesn't need any teammate. So again, it was a little bit out of character for him to be in a tag team match, the first ever tag team match, or the first ever match of Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw in over 20 years, which I think was going to be the ultimate Raw after Mania wrestling treat that we were going to get on Monday. Obviously, that didn't happen. But again, it was out of character for a bit, but not that much, because ever since Brock Lesnar returned at SummerSlam 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, he's been babyface Brock. He's been cowboy Brock. He's just been out there, taking care of business, destroying and mauling people. He took care of Omos at WrestleMania, but he's just been having fun. Well, we get to the main event. The tag team match is about to go down. We get into the introductions, and Brock Lesnar just F5s the hell out of Cody Rhodes. And we have yet to receive an explanation. We have yet to know if Brock Lesnar is going to show up tonight on Monday Night Raw. We have yet to know if we're going to get Lesnar versus Rhodes at Backlash in Puerto Rico, or at Saudi Arabia in late May, or even, I think, this entire rivalry or feud is going to either end at Money in the Bank in July at London, or at SummerSlam later down the line, later in the year. By the way, I love the little shot that Paul Heyman threw in there in the backstage segment, where he said that, well, it's the Monday night after WrestleMania. Lesnar usually takes 6 to 9 months off after this. I love that part. Everybody in the entire arena cracked up with that line. So what is next for Cody Rhodes? Because a lot of people on social media are saying that Cody Rhodes was made to look like a geek. At first at WrestleMania, and then on Monday on Raw by being attacked by Brock Lesnar. And everybody is hating on WWE because they feel like they missed their opportunity to crown Cody Rhodes as world champion at WrestleMania. Okay. Here's the thing about Cody Rhodes and everything WWE has been able to do with him since he returned about a little bit over a year ago at this point. Number one, he was gone from WWE for over 6 years, I believe. He quit WWE on the spot. No notice, nothing. He just didn't show up one day, got granted his release, and after all was said and done, he started the rival company that is WWE's competition today. And yet he still returned to WWE on their grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania last year. He beat Seth Rollins not once, not twice, but 3 times. One of their top stars, WWE's top stars that they've been building up for over 10 years at this point. He clean sweeped them in 3 matches. One of them being a Hell in a Cell match where Cody Rhodes had a torn pec. Where every single fan on social media, every single fan watching at home, every single fan in the arena would have completely understood if Cody Rhodes lost that match. Because number 1, he was facing Seth Rollins. Number 2, he was facing him inside Hell in a Cell. And number 3, he had a torn pec. And yet Cody Rhodes was still booked to win that match. He gets injured. He's gone for 7 to 8 months. He returns. He wins the Royal Rumble match on his return, setting him up for the main event of WrestleMania. And then in the main event of WrestleMania, against the hottest act in the past 2, 3, 5, 10 years in WWE, Roman Reigns, if you analyze that match entirely, Cody Rhodes had Roman Reigns. Just like he said on Monday Night Raw. Cody Rhodes has not lied to us up until this point. He had Roman Reigns. To the point that it took not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 guys, including Reigns. It took the Usos, Solo, and Reigns for Cody Rhodes to lose that match at WrestleMania. So with all of that said, get this. WWE does not do that for just anyone. They don't book people. They don't book wrestlers, performers, anyone the way they have been booking Cody Rhodes since his return. It's safe to say the only man or female or woman that has been booked better than Cody Rhodes in the past 14 months has been the undisputed WWE Universal Champion himself, Roman Reigns. That is the only man that has been booked better because he is still the champion and he still retained the title at WrestleMania 39. And I said it in a past video. I said it in my WrestleMania review video. I believe that Cody Rhodes is going to get a rematch against Roman Reigns for the title at next year's WrestleMania, WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. And just like Rocky 2, this time Cody Rhodes will win. Because this past Monday night on Raw, Paul Heyman mentioned every single scenario, every single stage where Cody Rhodes was not going to get a rematch against Roman Reigns except WrestleMania. I believe that's the story that WWE is building up towards. And again, the press conference after WrestleMania, Roman Reigns said it. We're not making fast food. This is long-term storytelling, and I get it. A lot of fans are over it. A lot of fans are through with this long title reign. And they wanted Cody Rhodes to win the championship. Why? Because that is the age we live in. We live in the instant gratification era of not only wrestling, of humanity in its entirety. I want this right now. Give it to me right now. If you don't, I will turn on you. I will not be happy. I will complain. That's the era we live in. So with that said, I believe that Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar, whenever we get it, this entire feud, this entire rivalry, it's going to serve its purpose. It's going to take Cody Rhodes away from the title picture. Because again, that main event, looking back on it, that main event did nothing for the future of WWE. Reigns and Solo win. They have to pin Lesnar to protect Cody. Lesnar is still going to turn on Cody Rhodes because he can't go after the title. If Cody wins that match, if Cody pins Solo in that match. We can't just get a WrestleMania rematch at Backlash or at King and Queen of the Ring. We might. I don't know. I'm not in control of creative, but that's just not the way to go. And Brock Lesnar, like I said earlier in the video, he's out of the title picture completely because Roman Reigns is the champion. I'm completely okay with the direction WWE is going towards as long as Cody Rhodes walks out the victor in their feud, in their rivalry against Brock Lesnar. Because again, that's another accolade, that's another booking step that WWE is taking to continue to build up Cody Rhodes. So with that said, I think Cody Rhodes beats Brock Lesnar whenever they get that match, and that should make him a bigger star. And for all those fans that are saying that I don't really care about Cody Rhodes anymore, he lost at WrestleMania, you know, they missed their opportunity, they missed their moment, he's a geek now. That is exactly the reason why WWE does not listen to the IWC when they book, when they do creative, because they turn on you like that. One simple decision they make, I'm done. They have a plan. They stick to it. They don't book for the hardcore wrestling audience that's going to be there week in and week out, because even though they might not like the product, they are going to go online, just like I'm doing right now, and talk about it, complain about it. Talk about what they would have done instead. And my simple opinion is, I just want to be entertained. Wherever you go, whatever direction you want to take these characters in, the championships in, just put on an entertaining show. Because that's what it is. It's an entertainment show. It's as simple as that. So with that said, what do you think is next for Cody Rhodes? Are you okay with this rivalry against the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar? Leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions in the comment section below. Tune in later on tonight to Monday Night Raw on USA Network. We'll find out exactly why Cody Rhodes, or exactly what Cody Rhodes is thinking about this entire situation. So with that said, I'm Alexis Carrillo. This has been Wrestling Talk, and I'll see you next time.